Hello, this is Roger Shouse, and this is Jumpstart Rewind. This is part of our Heaven Bound podcast family. Jumpstart number 2702, first written October 22nd, the year 2020. Matthew 19, verse 6. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. It's been a while since we've talked about marriage. Our verse today comes from the exchange Jesus had with the Pharisees. The topic was marriage, but that wasn't the point. They were set to trick and trap Jesus. They asked a loaded questions that they believed even he couldn't answer correctly. It was about divorce. Jesus centered the discussion around the purpose of marriage. He saw through their traps. God is joined, don't unjoin that. For years and years, the report was that more than 50% of marriages end in divorce. I don't know what the current stats are, but even with that, a large percentage of marriages are staying together. Why do some marriages make it and some marriages don't? Many factors, from expectations, whether or not God was included in the marriage, sin, influences, the in-laws, money, kids, keeping promises. There's not one simple answer. But in our passage today, we find a key word that has a lot to do with whether a marriage will make it or not. It's the word let. Let no man separate is what Jesus said. Let means allow. Let involves us. Let is about us. Let is a choice. Let is all that we need to see. In a wonderful way, Jesus is telling us to protect our marriage. Put a fence up and don't let the bad stuff in. Keep out the things that will hurt the marriage. We understand this concept with our front doors and where we live. We shut them. We keep things out. There are certain people and animals and things that we do not want coming through that front door. Most keep that door locked, especially at night. You do this to protect your family and to protect yourself. Without that door, anyone and anything can come in, and that would be bad. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to see a raccoon staring at you, or bats flying around the ceiling, or a skunk who's made his way under your bed. Imagine all the rain that would come in, and the dust, and the leaves, and the bugs that would be in your house. You have a door that allows you to let in what you want. The same must be true of your marriage. Jesus said, let no man separate. Now, here are some things that we need to keep out of our marriage. First, we need to keep negative attitudes and harsh words out of our marriage. The world is full of that. Political ads are full of that. Work can be like that. Friends can be like that. Shut that door and don't let those things in. So having spent an entire day with a negative, complaining people, drop all of that before you walk through the door of your home. Keep it out. Don't let that come in. When we are negative, we tend to become touchy. Everything bothers us. Nothing is right. All we see are problems. And then the river of harsh words begins to flow. That's not the way to keep your marriage going. It doesn't take too much of that for a person to want to get out and find some peace and quiet. A person needs encouragement, hope, and love. Don't let those negative things in. Secondly, things that take us away from the Lord, they need to be let out of the house. We need to be as close to the Lord as we can be. You can't get too close to Him. There are things that pull us away from Him. Our friends can do that. We may have a good time with them, but little by little, we let them pull us away from the Lord. Less talk about Jesus and more talk about unimportant stuff. More worldliness, more materialism, more pushing the limits of what I find acceptable. Can't let that happen. Can't allow friendships to ruin your relationship with the Lord. Given the choice, the friends have to go. Don't let them destroy what you have in Jesus. Wonderful worship, amazing fellowship, powerful faith, engagement in the kingdom, a destination that's in heaven. That's what a disciple has. You want to keep those things inside, and those that don't appreciate that, keep them on the outside. Thirdly, other people who do not need to know what's going on in your house. Some things belong just between a husband and wife. And when we share with others our issues, disappointments, secrets, you're letting someone come in between you and your spouse. This includes your parents, the in-laws, and even the outlaws. A parent, we got to let our grown children live their own lives. Unless they're doing something that will keep them from heaven, we must allow them to do things that maybe we would never do. They have their own choices. They have their own likes and dislikes. Too many of us want to continue to control our children even though they're grown, married, and live in their own homes. We can't do that. Don't let that happen. Shut that door and keep some things inside and other things outside. Your marriage will experience a roller coaster journey of life. There will be exciting moments such as the birth of children and grandchildren. There'll be some real lows such as financial troubles and deaths. But as long as that roller coaster stays on the tracks, it will reach its destination. The problems come when it jumps the tracks and then we crash. Your marriage will be just what you make it. It can be close, fun, and beneficial to both of you. It can be one of the greatest spiritual blessings and helps you to get to heaven. Or your marriage can be a nightmare that never ends. It's the way you make it. It's what you have let happen to it. Marriage is a journey. Some steps are easy and no big deal. Some are hard. But if you both continue to walk with the Lord, it will be an amazing trip, full of memories and times you've helped other people. It begins with what you let into your home, your heart, and your marriage. It's all about let. Thank you so much for listening.